Hey guys, my name is Kristopher with Kristopher's Khameleons. Today I'll basically be talking about the channel, take you through a walkthrough of my chameleon room where I got all these cool little guys. So we'll go ahead and start by going in. So if you look to the right, you have the bug rack. It's full of nasty little crickets and bugs, and my wife has to usually help me with the crickets because I hate bugs. Growing some plants over here on this rack. This plant right here was actually a donation from a friend at the Puyallup, Washington Reptile Expo. He gave me that plant, just being a nice guy. And then I got plants over here growing for more cages. So these are my show racks, which in about 3 weeks I'll be replacing them. I'll be putting them in the garage and they'll only be going with me to shows. I will be replacing them with a new set of cages. They're a lot smaller for hatchlings. I'm getting these cages from a friend in China. He lives in Hong Kong. He makes these cages. It's his company. He's basically making the cages the way I want them to be. He's putting PVC sides and backs. And let me put this guy back and I'll show you why that's important. So as for now, if you look in the cages, I have these PVC plates that are very jerry-rigged, if you would call it. It just helps the water not spray the extension cords. So the guy that's helping me with these cages, he's fixing the PVC plates to be a part of the cage, that they'll have it on the sides and the back. And that way, I've built this gutter system right here. I will be able to tilt this forward about 5 degrees, just like that. Not going to bug the chameleon at all, they won't even know. And every time that we spray the cage, if the cage gets misted, all of the water that falls on the ground, and instead of falling all over the place and we have to mop the floors every single day, sweep every single day, it would all fall into this gutter. I have the gutter tilted so it'll all come out right here, but I was getting too ahead of myself and I need the other cages before I can use the gutter. So now we're just using it to help clean. We'll take a paper towel, spot clean. As you can see, most of the cages are fairly clean. Whenever we see doo-doo in there, we'll just take a paper towel, clean it out, take some water, spray it, scrub it just to get all the bacteria off. It's very important to spot clean every single time before you feed. You don't want those crickets touching the poop and then the cricket going up and your pet eating the cricket. You do not want that to happen. That can be very harmful for your chameleon. So it's very important to keep the bottom clean. Like I said, we basically clean whenever we see anything in the cages. So we'll go ahead and just introduce you to the main chameleons that are going to be on the channel for the next few months at least. I'm keeping them forever. We just have a lot more expansion coming. We've been expanding for a long time. We have a room basically that we're building. It's going to mimic basically a shell of a house with no rooms in it for my chameleons that we're building in the backyard. It's going to take a lot of time to insulate it. I'm also building one myself in the garage. It's a lot smaller, but I'll be able to fit 20 females in there. But let's go ahead and introduce you to the chameleons now. Now that you guys have met all the chameleons, we'll talk about this channel, what our plans are to do with the channel, what my plans are to do with my business. These racks right here, with the new cages that I'm getting, for the hatchlings, they're 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 30 centimeters. That's almost 8 inches by 8 inches by 11. I will be able to fit 5 right here, and then another 5 behind it. So I'm going to take racks just like these and put them where these racks are. I'm basically just using this for storage at the moment. I will be able to fit basically 10 of those cages on each rack. 5 high, that's 50 cages. So I will be able to have 50 chameleons on each rack. And I'll have one rack right here, another right here. So that's 100 baby chameleons just right here. Over here, I'm going to move the crickets. I'm going to move all of the crickets right here. And then I'm going to put another rack, when I need it, of crickets right here. Like I said, these are just my show racks. You can see I have manzanita branches all over the ground. I've been redoing all of my cages, including adult cages. When I first started this, I started with a lot of manzanita and a lot of pothos. I realized that I like more for the chameleons, and I feel the chameleons thrive better with less manzanita and more umbrella trees like this one. The scientific, what's the name for it? It's Schefflera tree, however you say it. We'll put how to say it in the video at the bottom. But eventually I'm going to have these trees in all of my breeding cages. And for the show cages, the palms are generally easy to keep alive. And during expos, I mean, sometimes we'll travel up to 1,000 miles for a reptile expo, and that's by car every weekend. We try to do it every weekend anyways. These plants are a lot easier to keep alive. For whatever reason, pothos never dies. During the travel, they die. These palms right here don't die during the travel, so that's what we use. That way when we spray their enclosure, they have lots of green. The plants, real plants, help chameleons thrive a lot better than fake plants. I'm not against fake plants. Fake plants are okay as long as you have live plants. Most of your cage needs to be live plants. So what I plan on doing with all of these guys right here, in the backyard, we are going to be building a 40-foot long by 20-foot wide. Basically, it's a shell. There's not going to be anything inside. It's 40 feet long. I will be able to put all of my breeders in 2-foot by 2-foot by 4-foot cages, help them even more. So with that, I will be able to put, with 40 feet long, I can put 20 cages on each side. That's 40 breeders. Well, I feel the best number of breeders to have is, for what I'm doing anyways, 20 females and 8 males. 4 or 5 males should work, although if a male's having an off day or doesn't feel like performing that day, or he just wants to be left alone that day, we have other males as well that we can use. I will be putting 20 females, so 10 against each wall, and the walls are 40 feet long. So that's only 20 feet right there. Well, I'm also going to have 4 males on each side, so there's another 8 feet. So there's 28 feet we're looking at. We still have 12 feet of clearance. And then down the middle of the warehouse, we can call it. Down the middle of the warehouse, we will have those racks that I said over there that we're putting the small 8 by 8 by 11 inch cages on. And if we had 5 racks, which we can easily fit in there, they're only 4 feet long, so 5 of them, what's that, 20 feet? We still got 20 left, and we'd be able to fit with 5, 250 babies, hatchlings, all in their own cages, and that's going to be coming very, very soon. We have a lot of expos we're going to be doing real soon. We're doing the Hillsboro, Oregon Expo. The guy that runs that expo, his name is Jeff. He's awesome. We did his Puyallup, Washington one. He's an awesome dude. You guys really need to check out the Pack-N-More's Expo. The one in Puyallup was the biggest expo in the Pacific Northwest United States. It was amazing. There was lots of animals. We also have a new expo that some friends of mine are throwing here in Idaho Falls, Idaho, where Kristopher's Chameleon LLC is located, for the first time ever. So we're going to be, I'm not running the expo, but I will be vending at their expo that they're hosting here, and I'm really excited for that. We also have 2 in Salt Lake City. We're doing one with Reptilian Nation and one with Wasatch. Both of them fantastic expos. They're really big. They're amazing. You guys need to check them out as well. That last expo we will be doing is the last weekend of May, and then we'll have a 2 or 3 week break. And during that 2 or 3 week break, that's when all of this is going to happen. We're going to put up that shed. We're going to put up the barn. We're going to get, how many cages is that? 28 2-foot by 2-foot by 4-foot cages, although I'm probably going to have to order them within the next week. As they come from China, it takes almost 2 months to get here. So I'm probably gonna have to get cages ordered now so I can have them by the time the barn is built. So if you guys are interested in chameleons or want to learn more about chameleons or want to know what a reptile expo is like or anything along those lines, specifically chameleon related, go ahead and follow us. Subscribe to our channel. We're gonna try and post every single day. We're gonna post a video and a reel every single day, and it's all gonna be about our chameleons. We're gonna teach people about chameleons. We're gonna teach people how to raise them, how to set up cages, the best way and easiest way to do everything, and how to keep your chameleons as healthy as possible. So if you're interested in chameleons, reptile expos, or just where I'm going with this channel, please subscribe to our channel. Comment down below, like if you feel there's something that you want me to cover, or if you want to know how to set up a misting system or set up manzanita or pothos in the cages, please comment down below in the video and I will make a video on that. I have, let me count all the subscribers I have. 0 at the moment. I haven't even posted a video. This is actually my first one, as you can see. So if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about or cover, please comment down in the video. I'm gonna read all the comments at least forever, actually. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, let me know, and then I'll reach out to you in the comment section. I'll tell you making that video next or something along those lines. So if you're interested in what I'm doing, what the chameleons are doing, please subscribe to us, Kristopher's Khameleons. You can follow us on Instagram, Kristopher's_Khameleons. You can follow us on Facebook, Kristopher's Khameleons. Or you can visit our website, www.kristopherskhameleons.com. Other than that, everyone have a great day.